Marlay Point overnight race was originally named the Marlay Point to Metung overnight race. The race began with a couple of Lake Wellington Yacht Club members discussing their performance on the water, and that one member believed that if the race was a longer distance that he would be able to beat the other one each time. From this, they decided to challenge each other to race from Marlay Point through to Metung. And just to throw an extra bit of a challenge out there, they decided to do it at night, and has turned into one of the most iconic trailer sailor events in the Australian yachting calendar. Welcome back for another Marlay Point overnight race, Ray.
Thank you, Darren.
How many have you done?
35.
35, that's a mighty effort. And what keeps
No, this is the 35th.
This is the 35th, and
Yes.
what keeps you coming back for 35 years?
Well, I enjoy it immensely, and I've made many friends around this club here, and we stay down a week afterwards to sail the Gippsland Lakes.
So, the boat that you sail, what?
The boat that I sail is a Bushranger 7. I built her myself. I'm a naval architect. Boat is 25 years old.
How many do you have on board?
We have 4 altogether, including myself, a fellow who comes from New Zealand, Graham Coffey, every year to do this race with me. And I've got a young fellow from the club who's 14, and he's a very promising sailor, and I want to introduce him to this sort of racing. He sails a laser, and then the other one is a regular crewman of mine, Kevin, who's just a nipper. He's only 63.
So I think in the past you've had your hand up at briefing on a number of times for being one of the oldest competitors in the race?
Yeah, I've won the oldest competitor trophy until last year. Well, it was the last year, 88, and the club here decided to ban me for future ones, and they're going to say, you can't come this year. We're looking for the second youngest.
Oh, wow.
That's no good, is it? Look, Ray, I'd really like to congratulate you on all the Marlay Point overnight races that you've done, all the sailing that you've done, and the way that you are helping to keep other people sailing and introducing younger people to the sport. It's fantastic to the sport, and it's fantastic to this event that we run here. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Darren.
You've done quite a number of these races, haven't you?
Yeah, we're well into the 20s now.
Yep, and Rush has been quite a good competitor in some of those races that it's been in the past.
Yeah, I think they've only been headed twice in the multihulls division.
Yeah, that's a good effort, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite good to us.
I've been at Paynesville a couple of times and watched you go through, and there didn't seem to be any breeze, but the boat still seems to keep moving. It obviously likes the light air. Great to have you back, and wish you all the best and good luck for tonight.
No, thank you very much.
Welcome the Phillips family back to the Marlay Point overnight race. How many of these have you done over the years?
I think this is, last count was this is the 22nd for me.
22nd?
Yeah.
And what about you, Ted?
Up over 30.
Up over 30? Yeah, well done, that's a great effort. So something keeps bringing you back, and see, like sailing with a family connection is always a fun thing to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it is good. Ella here, this is her third.
Yeah.
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 So she thinks she's going to sleep all night, but I don't think so.
You've got to give her something to do and plenty of chocolate to keep her awake.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd just like to wish you all the best for the race and have a great night, and it's great to see a family affair happening out on the water and coming back again for the race.
Yeah, we'll be back next year for the 50th as well, no doubt.
Yeah,
We'll
but
survive this one.
It's not a race. No, it's an adventure. And every year at the end we say never again. And after a week or two, we're going next year. Yeah, all right.
Been there myself plenty of times. Welcome the Jaffa crew back to the Marlay Point overnight race. How many overnight races have you done, Brendan?
This will be our fourth. So yeah, we've just done previous 3 in a row, and we're lucky enough to win the first one the first time we did it, and that was a dream come true, and we've sort of struggled to back it up since then, so we keep coming back to have another crack at it.
Another go.
That keeps us going.
You did pretty well a couple of weeks ago at Paynesville at the State Trailable Championships.
Yeah, so we were down at Paynesville. Actually Dad was steering, I was in the middle, and Mark was crewing, and we managed to win the State Trailable Championships. That was the second time we won it, and it was quite our division was the 3rd division, and it was really pretty extreme competition. We had 5 or 6 timpanis that were really pushing us all the way, so yeah, it wasn't an easy win, but it was really good to win that one when it's a really close competition.
Oh, it's great fun when it's tight.
Yeah.
The age of the boat.
Oh yeah, so Jaffa, I bought it off a guy that bought it from the factory in 1977, and he was the first owner, and he still had an invoice for $9,990 for the boat, and he had all the brochures, and yeah, so it was really a dream come true. The boat had just sat in a shed for literally 40 years, and had only been sailed about 12 times, so it was literally brand new. Just had to put some slightly more modern sails, and redid all the ropes and the rigging and stuff, and it come up really good.
Yeah, looks absolutely fantastic.
The main aim of buying the boat was to really sort of get my family into sailing, and I grew up sailing with and against Dad, so I just wanted to get a bit of family action happening, and the boat's been really good to get us all together. And like I grew up sailing with Mark when we were sort of like 10-year-olds, and now we're all sailing together, and it's good because you get away for the weekend, you do a bit of sailing, and you have a bit of fun, and you have a few drinks and get a good bit of food, and it's excellent.
Yeah. Have a bit of fun. So when you come to Marlay Point, you bring the boat, a couple of caravans, tent, pretty well set up.
We've got it all sorted.
Family affair, and you have a good weekend.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. We actually had the tent put up for us before we even got here. So
I was here on Thursday, and I noticed. So yeah, well done.
Yeah.
So I'd like to wish you all the best for the night, and hope you have a great race.
Yeah, and thanks to the committee for running it all. Without you guys, it wouldn't happen. So it's great to know we've got rescue boats out there looking after us and stuff.
Beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
We're from the Carrum Sailing and Motor Boat Club, and we've competed there 10 times.
Great, and we'll see you in 2018
for the 50th, yeah.
Excellent, we love it.
Mojo, Morty, and too many times. Accumulative. We've done probably 40.
I know that we're sailing a boat for my father, Reg Hill, ex-Commodore of the Lake Wellington Yacht Club and life member, who passed away last year, and we're doing his honour.
Marlay Point overnight race has now started. So to all of you that couldn't make it this year, next year should be the 50th, so make sure you come to that.
hustler. It's about 7:15 on Sunday morning. Weekend hustler's already done his trip around Raymond Island and is about to come up to the finish line. So it's been a long night with all sorts of conditions. Some of the conditions have seen the wind go around the compass 2 or 3 times at least.
Wow, that's incredible.
And we've seen wind strength from 0 through to about 20 knots tonight.
And we've just got close on his tail with some beautiful colour coming through.
And just behind him we've got a Hartley 16. So the Hartley 16 is about to come up to the finish as well. The Hartleys don't go around Raymond Island. They just come through and finish at Paynesville. 49th Marlay Point Overnight Race is once again an amazing success, with the winds coming from each direction during the night, giving all the entrants a challenging time. The Lake Wellington Yacht Club would like to thank all its entrants for their participation in this great event and ask for their help to spread the word and encourage all their sailing friends to be back in 2018 for the 50th anniversary race. Let's make this 50th anniversary race one of the biggest Marlay Point overnight races we've seen in many, many years.